Hello, my name is Andrew Stoke, and this is for week 4 assignment for FTT 122 on introduction to ballistics. So what we're talking about this week is about stopping power. So I wasn't really sure exactly at first what stopping power actually measures down to, especially with mathematical formulas or anything, because you just hear terms a lot. But I did some research. I actually looked up a video from USCCA that does stuff with concealed carry and protecting those kind of like rights and stuff for people as well. And they have a video on stopping power, and they break down 2 different formulas. The one is the kinetic energy formula, and that is half mass and velocity squared. Now the problem with that is that with this formula, it doesn't really take into account the actual diameter of the round and its impact. It's more just taking into effect that with a so much basically in pounds or grams, what that bullet at a certain velocity is going to move at. So it doesn't take it takes in things like gravity, but it doesn't really take into impact, because a smaller round, like they even in the video talk about a 9mm would actually look more impressive than something like 45, and that really does not dictate on how you would actually stop a person or anything from hitting a target, even for hunting, since yes, you can have a small round even over penetrate, but that does not really mean that it's actually going to cause massive damage. Now the other is the Taylor knockout factor. That is mass times velocity times diameter divided by 7,000. So since this actually takes into effect the actual diameter of the round as well, and mass and velocity, and then takes into account the things that are going to act against it, like gravity and friction and stuff like that, it's a little more close to what it would actually impact the target with. So that number is at least closer to kind of gauge on what a round would actually matter to actually impacting something. But truly, none of these are really going to factor in, especially things with self-defense rounds. It doesn't really act on the fact of actually putting a hole in someone. That's actually the biggest thing to me to stopping power. That's why we are why the industry has developed things so that it will even fracture or end up mushrooming, so that you do get larger holes, especially exit wounds, or even causing massive cavities inside the body. Those are the things that actually matter when actually taking down a target. So to these kind of formulas, they don't really mean much. It's at least kind of a factor that you can kind of measure rounds on, but nothing too particular. I would say the biggest thing is just finding, in the video they even said, find a round that you're comfortable with and make sure that's the best thing that you know to practice with and to be able to protect yourself.